Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute or 5, so let's just get into this and I will kind of do an overview explanation and break down and go into my Q2 goals, what I managed to get done, what I'm still currently working on, and my plans. What my ideal Q3 would look like. I still don't have any Q3 goals written down because new mom mode. So let's just jump in and get started.
Stop chasing all the city lights. Breathe me in, go on and take your bite. Count.
So hi, hello, how are you? It's been a while. Long story short, my son came 2 weeks to the day before he should have. He came 2 weeks early, which ended up being great. And I will explain that in another video, how that all went down and what happened. But because of that, some things got a little jumbled around and plans obviously got a little pushed back. I was expecting him to come early. I had a feeling he was going to come early. I didn't think he was going to come 2 weeks early, so that was an extra surprise for me. But I wanted to tell you guys about my Q2 and what it looked like with a newborn. So my son was due March 30th this year, and he came March 15th. If you know anything about Sarah Cannon's HB90 method or like a quarterly system, I work off of the HB90 method and a quarterly system. It keeps me extremely productive, extremely focused, and extremely just fulfilled. And I can check off my goals, I can check off my tasks and feel really good about myself. So what had happened was I was getting to the end of my 3rd trimester and Q1 was ending, starting Q2 in April. And I popped. Water broke like in the movies, and everything got put on hold. Audio, voice acting, writing, vlogging, obviously, because we have this new person in our lives. So I was really overwhelmed with the entire process. Labor and delivery went great. I felt hardly any pain. The only pain I felt were contractions. Then once the epidural was in, it was like smooth sailing. I felt no pain upon delivering him. It was fantastic. In another video, because I have so many videos to catch up on with you guys, I will be explaining why it took me 3 months, almost 13 weeks to make a video to come back. I did suffer severely with postpartum anxiety and a little bit of postpartum depression, but mostly postpartum anxiety. And I will go into that in depth in another video. That is too long to do right now, right here, because that is not why we're here. Coming out of the postpartum anxiety and depression, I was able to start to focus again, start to work again. When he hit about 1.5 months, 2 months, things started to calm down. And now that we have hit 3 months, we have really hit our stride, and our schedules are a little bit more, I wouldn't say we have a schedule. We have a rough idea of what our day is going to look like based off of his nap schedule and his feeding schedule and when he's up. So as you know, I work from home, and so does my husband. And so one of us is always kind of chilling out, keeping an eye on him, while the other one is working. So we kind of switch off. That way we don't have to worry about daycare or, a babysitter or anything like that. So Q2, what did it look like? A hot mess, but I was extremely fortunate to be able to do a lot of the things that I wanted to do in this quarter because of the HB90 method, and because of planning ahead, and because understanding that I needed at least 2 books done in this novella trilogy before I could actually feel comfortable releasing it, especially in the year and around the same time that I was about to give birth. So You're Still the One, the first book in the Love and Nine Live series, is live right now. My husband and I are currently working on wrapping up the audiobook, and You're Still the One will release on July 7th. Its cover reveal is coming up June 23rd. So that means that I was 2 ahead. I have started writing the final one, which is Crazy for You, and I still have to write it. I have the first chapter down. I have June and July to write it. June and the beginning of July to write it, to release it in August, because I wanted it boom, boom, boom. So on the writing front, I had a lot of that previously done. I just had to tie up some loose ends, get editing finished, done, format it in vellum, get all my covers organized, which I had pretty much all of them organized before I went into labor. I was able to really stick to my writing goals. I have a really exciting announcement that I'm excited about. If any of you have heard of Kindle Vella, it is in beta stages right now for authors in the US, and I am currently playing with it. That's all I'll say on it now, because I will, again, make a whole entire video on it. But I am super excited, and a project that I have been working on for the past 2 years is finally going to be coming to fruition through that new platform, because it's going to be my tester. I'm going to test out this project on that platform just to see if it takes, if it hits. If not, oh well. So let us travel to the Kanban board. Oh, and this is like my new absolutely adorable macrame shelf that my friend got me, which is super cute and I love it. So this is what my Kanban board looks like, and right now I am doing my Q2 goals and showing you my Kanban board, and I have all of these videos that I am planning on batching tomorrow. Husband has promised to take the kids, well, the kid, and I guess the cats, they're kids too. So I am going to be doing this while he watches the babies. This is my writing goals. So I have all of these down here for my own releases. These are my audio work. So we've been able to keep up with a work with audio, and shout out to all my authors out there who understood when my water broke. Some books were not going to be done when they were supposed to be done, and were willing to wait a month until I recovered. I love you. Thank you. You are my heroes. And then obviously this is just business things that need to be done. Obviously I'm working on the Bella stuff. So that is currently what my board looks like right now. After this weekend, all of these will be done. And some of these will be moved down. And these will be here. So I have done pretty darn well, considering I just gave birth. I have a new baby. He's right out there. But he's hanging out in the swing while I try to get this video done. So that is my life right now. It's extremely hectic. It's a little bit more chaotic than I ever expected it to be, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love it. Being a mom is something that I never expected to be. A, because I was never really kid crazy. I never really wanted kids. And B, because I never thought I could have kids. My family's fertility history is wonky AF. So I never thought I would be able to. I thought it would be a struggle, and apparently it isn't. Another thing that I am doing is I am also recording and vlogging my postpartum recovery journey, which is me getting back in shape after birth and having a baby, which is going super well. I feel this is my first week back to exercising. I feel amazing. It feels so good to sweat and to feel muscles burn that I haven't used in a good long while. And I'm just enjoying every bit of it. So I have lots of videos coming in the writing department, in new project announcement department, in planning department. So something that I have decided in my chaotic life now is that less is more. So I ordered this really cute A5 binder from Amazon. It was like 12 bucks in lavender, and it has a pen loop here, some, pockets, a pocket here, another pen loop, pocket here, obviously the 6 rings, and they're pretty sturdy, not really much movage, and it snaps. Not really crazy that it doesn't doesn't have a snap, it has a magnetic snap, but I have ordered some A5 size printer paper, and I will be moving all of my HB90 method planning into an A5 to prepare myself for next year for when I reorder my planners and get an Erin Condren A5. I fell in love with the Erin Condren A5. I've wanted to move into an A5 for a while now because I love my classic Happy Planner. I will always use a large letter size Happy Planner for my my plotting and everything like that, but I just feel like I'm wasting too much space. Like I feel like I'm not filling out enough in this Happy Planner. And the sheets for the HB90 method, I just feel for this size, I'm wasting too much space, and I am not about that. And I really want to make my planner look juicy, and even though I'm not doing a lot in a day other than taking care of my son and, you know, working, I have like a new rule. I do 3 things a day, 1 for work, 1 for pleasure, and 1 for housework. So if I can tick one of those 3 major things that I want to do in the day off, all of them is fantastic, 2 of them is great, and 1 of them is okay. It at least makes me feel like I'm doing something, because being a new mom is ridiculously hard. And again, we'll get into that, especially when you work for yourself. When you work from home, it's crazy. So new things are coming and happening. I'm excited. I want to share them with you. And yeah, so expect videos to start coming more frequently. If you see me in similar clothing, don't judge. I have to batch videos now because of the little, and when my husband is around to watch him so that I can have full focus and attention. One of the only reasons why I am doing this video right now is because he is napping and I have time. So from me to you guys, one love. I have missed you. I can't wait to keep you updated, and I will be doing more mom productivity videos on this channel. So just be aware. Because I think it's important to show, you know, being a working mom, being a novelist, trying to do all this stuff for yourself and be a mom. And if you can hear that, that is him telling me it's time to eat. So I will talk to you guys later. One love.